Mentor bids us be ready for anything. The Templars may know our whereabouts now.
It was Walpole, isn't that right? The Englishman.
He played us from the start. Betrayed our confidence.
How could we have known?
I saw a ship
Even
pass
Atabai
this
was
way,
taken in by
close
his
upon the
charms.
shore, then gone.
Pt.45 warned us to be vigilant. The Templars have been closing in for well on a year now.
Indeed, but Templars make noise with their comings and goings. I've not heard a thing just yet.
You will.
Sokano tustal ambi. Keshma uyuheleti.
Kuntulak tutuus, kubukin tigunok, kuntol winig sug, ukonigel mashake, bukaju masuktal, yanwaltiletie.
Jesus, kid. You led me into a mess. Is it these monks guarding the treasure you promised me?
I told you I had a secret to share, but I didn't say it'd be easy. Now let's get this door open and I'll show you what's inside.
We're on to something. I can feel it.
Captain Kenway? Where is the assassin, Duncan Walpole?
Dead and buried. After he tried to kill me.
We are not sorry to see him gone, but it was you who carried out his final betrayal. Why?
Money was my only aim.
Should I find comfort in that? You murdered our brothers and sisters in Havana.
He has the sense, Mentor.
James tells me you treated with the Templars there. Did you see the man they called the Sage?
Aye.
Would you recognize his face if you saw it again?
I reckon so.
I must be certain.
Not a word. Come on.
So, what'll you do with your share of the gold we take from Governor Torres? Return to Africa, prince among men?
I cannot return to a place I've never been. I was born in Trinidad, a slave from my first breath.
Ah. But wouldn't you feel, I don't know, more welcome there?
As you might feel more welcome in Paris.
Fair point.
With this skin and this voice, where can I go in the world and feel at ease? This country here is my best chance. This country called Jackdaw, where I know the names of all citizens and they know mine, and we work together. Not always out of love, but to keep our country afloat.
I understand ye. Let's take her then. For the citizens of Jackdaw! With the wheel, you swabs! As much sail as you can! Fire!
There's a good shot to crippler!
Mortar incoming! We must keep moving! Fire! Caution, Edward! Taking a buffet, Captain!
Towers, Captain!
Fire! She's weak, is right there, Captain! Fire! Fire! Let themselves exposed! Fire! Make him pay, Captain!
You will found the ship, Kenway!
Wild! Studs! Fire! Fire!
Look out, the well-placed shot there!
Fire!
On your mark!
Fire!
We should get closer, Captain!
Finish
Finish the job!
Run! Fire! They're on the bow line to hell! Haul them in! Get off the wind! Unfurl mains! Let's move!
Get those spars free! Let's see that dock!
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
We ride the wind for all she's worth!
Reef in all tops! Clew up! Clew up!
Clew up tops! Douse those mains!
Captain got to say.
Well, hello, Your Excellency. I'd got word you might be here.
I know your face, pirate, but your name was borrowed the last time we spoke.
Ah, yes, I recall. Mr. Duncan Walpole. I missed that one. So, what's a Templar Grand Master doing so far from his Castillo?
I'd rather not say.
And I'd rather not cut your lips off and feed him to you.
2 years ago, we offered a reward for the sage's recapture. Today, someone claims to have found him. This gold is his ransom.
Who found him?
A slaver by the name of Lawrence Prince. He lives in Kingston.
We like this story, Torres. And we want to help you finish it. But we're going to do it our way. Using you and your gold. Here's how it goes. Torres meets with Prince, carrying a portion of the ransom, saying the rest is close behind. When we see the sage, you bring in the rest of the gold, make the swap, and get out. I'll be watching all from close by.
No, Kenway, you run this scheme alone, at the risk of losing the faith of your crew. It makes me ill to think of you bartering with that wretched slaver.
Come on, mate. Once we have the sage, we'll all be rich.
Not if young Master Kid gets to him first.
Kid? Jesus. That lad's here to kill him.
Edward, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm tailing these men to the sage. Can you hold off till he appears?
The sage is here.
Aye. And Prince is leading us straight to him.
All right, Jesus. I'll stay my blade for a time, but not long.
Not among his most faithful servants. He shall be cursed.
Listen to you.
You heard me! That's the last warning you'll get.
Oh, maybe I've had enough. Well now.
How long has it been since our last meeting, Senor Prince? A year?
Near 18 months. You first described this Roberts fellow to me in November of 1715.
Ah, see. Much has see. Much has changed in that short time, you know. None call me governor, for instance, for I quit that post last year.
Ah, I was not aware.
You couldn't help it, could you, Kenway? Sticking your nose into things you can't understand.
You're making me nervous, kid. Keep your blades corked.
Just my bloody luck.
So many churches in Kingston.
2 major targets.
Have the English at last taken to converting their slaves to the Christian faith?
Convert them? God knows, Torres.
Foolish?
There's none
How
here
do you
so
mean?
foolish. Is it not a sin to enslave a fellow Christian? Therefore, to transmute a slave's soul from animal to man would be tantamount to inviting one's cattle to the dinner table.
Forgive my impatience, but how far is it yet?
We're nearly there.
Get your sorry ass away from here. You've no purpose.
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man.
Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that right for 30 years?
I find your bearing appalling, Prince. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
Ah, you Spaniards. Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and softened your hearts.
This is not to say I believe in the natural equality of all races or sexes. Surely men with talent and intelligence should lead. But there is no true profit to be gained by the practice of slavery. In the short term, it makes us money, see. But in the long term, it will render us the victims of our own success.
Ah, but you and I, sir, old as we are, will not live to see that unfortunate day. So why bother? Watch where you step, boy!
For virtue, if nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends. Other stories about you, true, sir. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
You!
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. A long line of politicians.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources. It wasn't until many years after that I sheathed my sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital and resources. That's where money is made. And sir, let me tell you, honor bought is more enjoyable than honor won, if a touch less permanent.
I grow tired of this walk. We must be close.
Yes, just here. We must be on equal footing, you see. I don't trust Templars any more than you must trust me.
Well, if I had known you were so skittish, I'd have brought you a bouquet of flowers.
Oh, I don't know why I bother. For the money, I suppose. The vast sums of money. You say you came alone, Torres?
Not alone, but certainly without colleagues. I took passage aboard a British merchant's brig.
Ah.
Now's the time.
No. Not until we see the sage.
Here's a quiet spot. I'll see the money.
This is a portion of the ransom. The rest is close at hand.
It pains me to traffic someone of my own race for profit, Mr. Torres. Tell me again, what has this Roberts fellow done to upset you?
Is this some form of Protestant piety I'm not familiar with?
Perhaps another day.
What?
Next time, see to it that we are not followed. Deal with this!
You cocked up my kill, Kenway.
For a better cause. Don't lose sight of him!
Take a chance, man. I'm going after Prince.
Kid, no! Jim, stop!
Not this time, Kenway.
Whose money?
Oh, is where did all that come from?
Come on, man! We can work this together!
You had your chance.
Stay your blade, kid! Wait! Jim, stop!
Too much of the Laird's liquor.
Linny's busy.
There's a killer here!
Damn you, old scratch! Keep your natty hands off me!
I can't let you kill those men, kid. Not until I found the sage.
I've been stalking that pig for a week now, charting his moves, and here I find not one but two of my targets, and you rob me of both.
Patience, man. You'll have your kills.
When I locate the sage, you're helping me take Prince. Got that?
Wouldn't you prefer meeting in a pub?
I came to Kingston chasing a target. Getting pissed ain't a priority.
We could work together on this, you know. It's Lawrence Prince you're after. I want his prisoner.
We're after the sage as well, Edward. Careful who you cross.
May the best man win.
There's guards patrolling that property from end to end. Looks to me like they use bells to signal trouble. See there? We'll want to disable those before pushing too far. With so many men about, we can't rely on stealth alone, so... I'll do what I can to distract and draw their attention, giving you a chance to cut them down. Ready?
Your name's not James, is it?
Not most days. Come on. If you see Prince before I do, kill him, and there'll be a bit of coin in it for you. All right?
Hey, wasn't that Spanish fella meant to come up here for a visit? Torres or something?
Slipped away from what I heard. Prince ain't too happy neither.
Hey! Get out of that growth!
I'll get him.
What's that in the thicket? Hey! Attack in concert! You're not losing us! Faster!
Close the net, lads! Have a grenade! Ah! Someone's in those shrubs! Down, we'll catch you either way! Ah! Halt!
Stop the bastard! Help!
Not losing that bastard!
Stop, I tell you! Stop the bastard! Help! Intruder! I need some help here! Come on! Don't lose the shit!
You can't from fate!
Stop there!
Alarm!
He's
Help!
mine.
Alarm! Help me, damn it!
Come back here, you stinking git!
Interloper! Raise the alarm! Interloper! Raise the alarm! Interloper! Raise the alarm!
Intruder! I need some help here!
Any last words?
Halt! Stand your ground!
Please, I've been shot. I need aid.
Christ, Thompson, look at her. She's hurt.
Dreadfully, sir. I'm poorly
All right.
and faint.
Take an arm, lass.
Bless you, lads.
Oi! Mortal! There's a prince there to keep your eyes peeled tonight. There's a some man if I stand on this. I'll break the world!
Oh, you say something, boy? This ain't no time for chatter, you hear?
I ain't saying nothing, sir. You got no quarrel with me.
You keep those goddamned eyes on the cane, all right? Look up once more, and it'll be the last damn thing you ever see.
No problem here, sir. I'm working as best I can.
Put your back into it, mongrel.
Rouse yourselves, you dullards! Prepare to bleed. Oh!
Hey! Out of the bush, you!
Why hang over me like a leering crow? To see an old man suffer?
You've caused no small portion of suffering yourself, Mr. Prince. Retribution, I suppose.
You absurd cutthroats and your precious philosophy. You live in the world, but you cannot make it move.
You mistake my motive, old man. I'm only after a bit of coin.
As was I, lad. As was I.
Heads up, Kenway! I found your man!
I remember you. The Templar from Havana.
I'm no Templar, mate. That was just a ruse. We've come here to save your ass from this slaver.
Save me? I work for Mr. Prince.
Well, then he's a poor man to call master. He meant to sell you out to the Templars.
Oh, you can't trust anyone, it seems.
Roberts!
Run! See you on the other side.
Got a shot! Got you lined up.
He's mine. That's a clear shot.
I've got a shot!
Oh, I've got a lovely clear
Faster!
shot.
We'll not be losing him!
I took a heavy toll throughout that village about 5 or 6 years ago, as I recall.
I can get him from here!
Got a clear shot, man.
I can get him from here! Clear shot.
Fish in a
Got him
barrel,
dead to
mate.
rights.
His flank! Attack his flank!
Alarm! Help me, damn it!
Oh, I've got a lovely clear
Keep
shot.
pace till he tires!
I've got him dead to rights.
Can't last much longer.
Idiot! Give up now!
Lost your man again, did you?
Aye. Roberts is a devil with a queer aversion to kindness. I suppose that's 2 men I've lost today. So, what's your real name, lass?
Mary Reed to my mum. And them I call friends. But not a word of it to anyone. Or I'll unman you as well.
Devil in his hole, Thatch. This is a darling galley. 32 guns, is it?
I lost count at 40.
You've stepped up a rung. So, any luck finding medicines here?
Nothing round this spot, sadly. But there's a few wrecks yonder that ain't been scoured by nothing but crabs and coral.
I'll have a look.
Edward? Edward, is that you? My goodness, the West Indies is a compact place.
Hello, Bonnet. A surprise seeing you out here.
I met Mr. Thatcher a month or so ago, and he offered to take me under his yardarms, so to speak. Says I must wash the hayseed from my hair before I'm a true pirate.
Well, good luck to you then. Worst men have become better under Blackbeard's watch.
Loose off!
Nearby, Captain.
Douse the royals and top!
Ahoy! Any luck? I found one crate hidden beneath a school of sharks. Sadly, the elixir inside is quite spoilt.
Plague and perish. Will we steal medicines now?
Remember the pardon, Thatch. We're to be subtle.
Says Ornagold, a pirate, now too proud to call himself one.
He prefers caution to cannons.
Caution's nothing without charisma. For if a man plays the fool, then it's only fools he'll persuade, but appear to be the devil. And all men will submit.
And would you be the devil?
For an audience. Aye. It's all a big show. Give your quarry something to fear. Some hellish thing from a fevered dream. And men will drop to their knees, pleading for their lord before all else.
Oh, God.
Looks fine.
Of course it does. You can find a quiet way to acquire medicines. Tell me soon. Otherwise, I'll handle it myself.
What the hell's happened here? Were you attacked?
Other way round. It were Blackbeard who struck first. Opened fire on a British man-o'-war, the pillock.
What in God's name for?
Still searching for medicines, but he's gone barmy if you ask me.
I'll bring him home.
Leave him, man. He's heaped this trouble on himself.
Main's out, let's go! Crowd it all on!
Unfurl aloft! Man your sheets! Brace your bones! We're coming together!
Douse the gallants and royals!
They're all alone, sir!
Fire!
He's weak, he's right there,
Fire! Away! More sail! All sail!
Captain, there's a wreck yonder. Looks recent.
I see it. Let's hope Thatch hasn't come to the same end.
Furl the main! Reef those gallants!
If it's off spar, we'll just have to fist it down.
It warms the heart.
Another bit of wreckage, Captain. This is looking grim.
Aye. Keep your eyes peeled.
Trim the yards!
Blast. This is getting well out of hand.
A dozen crates of medicine should not be so hard to come at.
That ain't my meaning. It's Thatch and Hornigold in this pointless feud of theirs. Can't you feel it?
I do, aye. But both men have their hearts in a good place. Both want the best for the people of Nassau.
But is that the best course for us? Saving a city that ain't worth much?
We're not men made to govern. We take and spend and live heartily wherever we go.
What solution would you propose?
The answer's in wealth and power, not politics. If we found the observatory, we'd see enough money to buy the whole of England. Or it might be we'd lord over these kings and emperors like they was peasants themselves.
A lot of large talk, Captain. But is it your crew you sail for, or yourself?
I mean the best for these men, Ade, I do. But this don't sit right. I feel like I'm running errands, not living my life.
Muzzle it! Stats out! Let's get moving! Sir, to the starboard! Wreck survivor here, sir!
Starboard, Captain! Some
Should
sort
be
of
nearby,
cargo
Captain.
there, sir!
Ade, see there?
It's her, Captain, the Queen Anne's Revenge. And she's in a bad way.
There's no time for a vote. Thatch is outnumbered.
The crew will understand. Beat the quarters, lads! We're sailing into hell!
Douse the royals and tops!
Ahoy aloft! Bring it all in!
Thatch is overwhelmed. I'm going ashore.
I'll keep the jackdaw circling.
Did all your book learning prepare you for a scuffle of this sort, Mr. Bonnet?
Not in the least, no.
For certain, there's more to be learned by doing than reading. Remember that.
Oh, God! Some aid here! Edward, please!
Hang in there, Bonnet. Keep your arms up and your back to the sea. You stirred up a nest of trouble, Thatch.
In service of a noble cause!
Medicines, I hope you mean.
Aye! A galleon nearby. And if we crack these lobsters quick, we might catch up to her.
You don't do nothing subtle, do you, Thatch?
Legends ain't born from mildness.
Gentlemen! Our galleon has reappeared!
Heads up!
Back to my ship, quick as you please. She'll not slip away now.
Oh, this is too much!
I'll see you back to your jackdaw when the smoke is clear. But for now, I need a helmsman. Don't let her out of your sight! Let's send them to hell, lads!
Let themselves exposed! Make him pay, Captain! She's weak, is right there, Captain!
Stand on all
with the Navy lads.
Bear down on our Kenway!
We're short on powder, Captain!
She's cracked, lads! Send them a help! Find the captain and end this. Nation, seize my soul if I give you quarter!
Let's have a word, chum.
I'm not a man accustomed to murder, Captain. And if you'd taken quarter, you'd not be seeping now.
Sack a muzzle, gobshite. You'll be hanged and sun-dried just as them there were in Boston.
The King's called for a pardon.
Captain, we've searched the hold. It's a middling take, but the medicine we found bears a Charlestown stamp.
Thank you, Mr. Hans.
We cannot resupply Nassau out here by force and accident alone. We should go to Charlestown for the lot.
Hello? Are we victorious? I fear I am not built for the fatigue and care required to live as a man of fortune.
Meet me in Charlestown. 1 month from today. Are you not loved, down? Are you not wanted by your wives and families and countrymen? How else to explain your government's complete disinterest in your well-being? Hostages for medicines! These were my only terms. And yet, 6 days of pure fucking silence. So I must conclude that you men are the pariahs of Charlestown, and I would profit better by using your organs for chum and your bones for char. By Christ! This is my predicament. To kill you, or to press you into my service. It's a decision I'll make hardly, but not with remorse. Ahoy, Edward.
What the hell are you doing, man? All of Charleston can see this mess.
It's the idea. Out of range, but well in sight.
So where's the medicine?
I sent a party ashore to barter with the governor. That were a week ago. No noise since.
I'll handle it. Give me a day.
There's movement up ahead. Is it soldiers?
Aye, and in something of a hurry. I propose we follow, else they spring something we ain't ready for.
What's your thinking?
Blackbeard's been at this 8 days already. So it's a good bet someone out there has prepared the medicines. Just in case.
Ah, but they're stalling. Thinking up ways to avoid paying it out.
Aye, so let's find where they've gathered and hope for the best.
Careful, Captain. We're drifting close to a watchtower.
Jackdaw's got no business sailing such shallow waters. It'll be a bloody miracle if we ain't spotted.
More sail.
There's another watchtower.
Clew up, shorten sail. Loose the mains.
What's the captain thinking? If this fog shifts, we'll have nowhere to turn.
Keep her at half sail, Captain. Speed'll do us no favors here.
Put on some sail. Trim to.
Careful with the banks. We cannot pass them undetected, Captain. And there is no other way.
There's always another way.
All stop!
Furl all sails.
Bloody near froze, and it was only September. I can only imagine what it must be like in January. Oh, leave it to the bloody midges, I say.
Let's get moving. Loose the stunsails.
I see them. Over there. Let us hope the river remains this wide.
This ship's built for the open ocean, not stalking bayous.
If we run aground here, we may never get out. Be sure they don't spy us trailing them.
More sail. All we've got.
Steady as she goes, Captain. They're getting away, Captain.
Then I'll have to go on without her. I'll be back. With the medicines.
Aye, sir.
Your turn at the oars.
The devil is.
I don't last time. Aye. And wagered your next turn on a forehand of cards, as I recall.
Blast. So I did.
Come on, then. The captain's waiting.
The mosquitoes every lap down to the vitality from us. I think it's true what they say about Blackbeard. There's fire scratched out in his head.
If he's not the devil himself, then surely he's made some pact with hell. Only be thankful his ship remains anchored and hasn't torn apart into the art of Charlestown.
Bloody pirates. Someone ought to do something.
They'll be hunted down eventually. Every last one of them.
Who's that there?
Two old gate. Come for their supper.
Ida, the old mucker.
Warm tonight, isn't it? We'll talk about our weather another time, mate. Bit of a hurry. Cure whatever ailment pester aboard their vessel.
Syphilis and scurvy, no doubt. What noxious coffins these pirate ships must be.
What was that? It was a crocodile, wasn't it? It's coming straight for us. I can feel it.
You seen any crocodiles tonight? I could have sworn I saw something past them.
Hello? Is that Ryder yonder?
The very same.
Then speed along. You're expected. And you know how...
Oh, Christ!
It took him! It took him! I told you!
Just row! For God's sakes, row!
I told you there was something, didn't I tell you? Oh, God.
Let's just get out of here! I apologize, sir. There was an accident. Private Simon! This crocodile.
I don't care about your accidents. What's the word from the harbor, soldier? Speak.
No change, sir. They're holding fast, but are yet to kill or maim any of the captives, near as we can tell. Perhaps it's time to...
To surrender?
Where do you think you're going? We've lost the bastard!
To surrender? I've been entrusted with the affairs of the town, and I do not intend to bow to the demands of a pirate, no matter how fierce his reputation.
Yes, sir.
As long as the supply key is with me, no man shall touch that medicine. May plague and calamity strike them all.
Bloody idiot.
What?
Pirates! The ship's here! Pirates!
Fall back! To the mansion!
Oh!
Oh, God! Oh, God, save me! And flay all you devils! Ah!
Blackbeard made you as good an offer as ever a man got from any pirate. You might curse his methods, but medicine was all he wanted. And now he'll get it. You should have bartered, mate.
He has returned, Captain!
What's the take? 2 crates. And the means for mixing additional doses.
That's right thinking. Precious little of that these days. You hear that, Mr. Rags? My young friend returns with offerings and so saves your scrawny neck. Will you not thank him?
We should quit these waters, Thatch. The governor, he's bound to muster more soldiers.
You go on ahead. I got some business in the north.
You're done, aren't you? Giving up on us? On Nassau?
Look, lad. I'm late into my 4th decade on this earth. And if I don't find some means to make the 5th a quiet and cozy voyage, I'd rather sink to the devil's doorstep than call myself captain another year. We'll meet again, lad. In this world. Or the one below.
Well, I'll be hanged.
King George has grown tired of our shenanigans. Who's the grim fella?
That's Captain Woods Rogers. Not a man I want seeing my face.
We desire a parley with the men who call themselves governors of this island. Charles Vane, Ben Hornigold, and Ed Thatch. Come forth, if you please.
Hear about the king's pardon, I reckon.
What the hell is Hornigold doing?
Lily-livered punk!
What are you men up to?
I am grateful for your geniality, Captain Hornigold. I assumed our reception would be a troubled one.
Don't mistake my decorum for deference, Governor. I'm eager to hear what you have to say, but of uncertain mind otherwise.
Very well put. And it's a fairer shake than I expected to see from any pirate. But I promise fair treatment to all who hear me out.
Only wait a while longer, Governor Rogers. These rascals will show their true colors in time.
Calm, Commodore Chamberlain. I have given Captain Hornigold my word that we will be equitable.
Won't do you a lick of good. Men like him are a blight on His Majesty's reputation and a peculiar cancer afflicting the New World. The King wants them eradicated, above all else.
Is this the town square?
As close to one as we've ever had.
Incredible. It's no cleaner than a dog's kennel. Captain Hornigold, please call your men.
Rackham, Vane! The governor's come calling. Bring Burgess and Cockram as well.
Fan out, lads, and take this shanty town as if it were your own.
Aye. The king has been particularly ineffective in bringing about this change, hasn't he? And has failed at all attempts until now.
Careful how you talk about His Majesty, Governor. You're here at his pleasure.
I have my methods, Commodore, and I expect you to honor them to the letter. Disperse, the lot of you. Make way for the king's emissaries.
Out of the way, you bastards! Go on.
Our only aim here is to treat with the masters of this community. All others are encouraged to go about their usual business.
Go on, move! Go!
Commodore Chamberlain, please see that all merchants, masons, and carpenters are rounded up and brought to me this afternoon. We must see about repairing this fortress.
We should be confiscating weapons, Governor. Send these pirates a clear, strong message that the King's emissaries are not to be trifled with.
I have no wish to stir up animosity here, Commodore. And though well armed, we are outnumbered by a decent margin. Slow persuasion is our best and most efficient weapon.
Twaddle, Governor! We should sink every goddamn ship not flying the King's colors. To do otherwise projects a certain weakness in our bearing.
Silence, Commodore! I am the goddamn governor here, serving at the King's pleasure, and I will make the bloody decisions. Is that clear, sir?
Aye, sir. Your wishes are clear as crystal.
These are the charts, Commodore. We're in position.
Governor Rogers believes he can make men of these monkeys yet. I do not. Return to your post and await my orders.
shall on or before the 5th of September, in the year of our Lord 1718, surrender him or themselves to any one of the principal secretaries of state in Great Britain or Ireland, or to any governor or deputy governor of any of our plantations beyond the sea, every such pirate and pirate so surrendering him or themselves, as aforesaid, shall have our gracious pardon of and for such his or their piracy or piracies, by him or them committed before the 5th of January next ensuing. And we do hereby strictly charge and command all our admirals, captains, and other officers at sea, and all our governors and commanders of any forts, castles, or other places in our plantations, and all our officers, civil and military, to seize and take such of the pirates who shall refuse or neglect to surrender themselves accordingly.
Halt! No, you don't! You come back here! I'll piss on it. Let's get back.
You, stop!
I pray you take the prudent course, gentlemen, and accept the king's pardon as soon as your hearts allow. For until such time, all of you will be confined in Nassau. I am sorry for this, but in lieu of a public trial, this pardon is your best bet.
The governor puts it far too brightly, maggots. Take this message home. Accept the king's protection forthwith, or we will raise this town to its foundation and stretch your bloody necks.
Peace! Commodore Chamberlain, we are messengers, not executioners. Not yet.
Oh, thank you, sir. God save you.
Look on this as a stroke of fortune, lads. We should take the king's pardon and salvage what dignity we own.
Peace. I'll be hanged before I surrender to that bobbin.
Check your head, Vane. We had here a rare opportunity, a chance to take something base and shape it into a government made and maintained by men of vision. But in 2 years, we pissed it away. I won't make that mistake again.
It's truth he's telling, and you whelps can't handle it. Adieu, you forecastle-headed fuddlers. See you at the gallows.
You'll all be dead men! Bastards! I need a drink. Look at him. Turncoat. Makes me bloody ill to think on how many times I've put up with Hornigold and his self-righteous shite.
Verily, you are a man of principle, Captain Hornigold. A man I believe I can trust with my best ideas.
Faith, and we'll survive this, Charles, with our pride intact.
Well, that's confidence. You brewed a plan I might get a taste of?
Nassau is over, that's plain to see. I say we skip out tonight and regroup at my compound.
Fair enough. What's your angle?
The Brits have brought their supplies ashore, see? If we nick some gunpowder and pine pitch, we can build a fire ship and send it straight at the blockade, blasting it to smithereens.
Aye. We'll use Rackham's ship. You ain't a capable captain.
My conscience is clear.
Right. Well, you get the gunpowder, I'll secure the pine pitch.
Halt! Let's have a word, chum.
Hold there. You're mine!
The glücklich Kaufmann always makes his customers happy.
Hold! Cut off his escape! There!
Come one and all, today I'm feeling especially generous.
Halt! Let's... You there! Stop!
How long can you keep this up?
He's mine. Keep the slippery bastard in sight, boys. Bastards in me sights. Hey! Get out of the bush! He's trying to shake us. Keep up, boys.
You there! Interloper!
Keep the slippery bastard in sight.
Stand still.
Stop, I tell you.
Take no notice, just let me pass my arm.
Close in, man.
Lobbing grenade!
Together, lad. He's in my sights.
Surround the bastard!
He's dead in me sights. We're losing him! Pincer, get off his escape.
I'm no part of it. I don't know.
Fish in a barrel, mate.
I can get him from here. Trying to get us
have to pull the
this
trigger.
trigger.
You there! Halt!
Carl, another patrol.
Come on, don't lose the shit! He's over there! Cut him off!
Come on, boys, you're lagging.
It's this bloody hemp.
Lieutenant.
Aye, sir.
The Commodore fears a revolt is nigh. His orders are to sink every goddamn pirate ship now anchored in that harbor, tonight.
Despite the governor's wishes, sir.
This is a direct order, soldier. You will take position on the grounded galleon and await the Commodore's further orders. Is that clear?
Aye, sir.
The conniving bastard. Someone ought to slit the Commodore's throat before he gets a chance to bark those orders.
You think so?
We're dead in the water otherwise.
All right, I'll kill him.
Your brains are baked. I won't take no part in killing the Commodore. Not one of the King's men.
We can't risk our good fortune. I'll be waiting for you.
Sir, we have information for the Commodore, an urgent matter.
Carry on.
Lots of sour blood between them two, Rogers and Chamberlain. What's the issue?
The Commodore don't think much of civilians, I reckon. And there's a rumor going around that Rogers is some kind of Jacobite, or worse, that he's a Catholic.
Oh, I could think of worse.
Gather those two men there. You lads, follow and lay aboard. The Commodore has a job for you.
Aye, sir.
I am having many things for to delight you, my friend. If there's anything you need that I don't have, I'll find it for you.
What's he on about?
I heard the Commodore ranting and raving about Woods Rogers, calling him a heathen and whatnot. What's happened to set them two off?
Hush, man. You don't want the governor's ire brought down on you. He's a mysterious sort.
Well, I'm much more afraid of the Commodore, in truth. He's a serious chap. No sense of humor.
Stand still.
Tell you stop, laddie.
Take positions and prepare to decamp on the Commodore's orders.
Aye, sir.
Doing a Lego. No, but the hell with it.
What? You in the bush, out!
He could be playing the mouse, yeah?
Wait a minute. Now, what have you stopped here about?
You there.
Maggot!
Stay on it.
Wait! He could be right here.
Grenade!
Halt! Let's have a...
How long can you keep this up?
Remember our object, lads. We're here to punch holes in every goddamn pirate ship anchored in a northern harbor. If you doubt the honor of our cause here, and if my disavowal of our coward governor's wishes causes you anxiety, then you are free to depart my vessel and stay ashore. So tumble up there, men! Tumble up all! Prepare to lose the topsails! That's right! Lay aloft, quick as you please!
2 pounds left to the entire force.
Ready to loose the topsails on my signal!
What now?
Get him from here!
The governor's given us a pardon, Commodore. Don't a man's word mean anything in these times?
Has syphilis clouded your mind? Why scratch and claw to protect such squalor? Your parasites feeding off the industry of honest men.
Much like King George in that respect.
Know your place, peasant! You may have taken my life, but you have not improved your own by any measure.
Does some purpose keep you talking?
If not for that heathen, Governor Rogers, I'd have seen you hanged from your own cross trees. Worm. All of you.